Well, talk about a tribe.
I'm certainly not the first person to talk about a tribe, and that's actually part of this exact. I think I talked about it in the same chapter. The idea is that we form tribes. Humans are tribal, just like chimpanzees. And I think what makes humans different than chimpanzees is that while chimpanzees can band together to fight against other tribes and that sort of things, human beings are simultaneously the best organism in existence at collaborating with people they perceive to be like them under some arbitrary designation, whether it's skin color, which is the amount of melanin in your skin, or what sports team you like. These are all pretty arbitrary designations, and we can cooperate with people to build countries and nations and skyscrapers around this, churches. And we're also good at hating and driving away people under the same arbitrary designations. So while that sounds like an awful facet of human nature, and it probably is in a lot of ways, it can be reharnessed for good, because the other doesn't have to be people of different races or religions or whatever arbitrary thing it can be. It can be, somebody who believes that project management should have fewer features in their tools, not more features. You can just like sports teams, people get crazy about their sport team, but at the end of the day, you'll have a beer with the other people, who like other sports teams. You can harness this tendency to build tribes very positively. And I talk about this in the book, and I think this influenced me a lot. When I was growing up, I was really into punk music. And at 44 years old, what I realize is, and you probably remember something similar, music was a real marker of your tribe at that time. So you were a punk, you were into metal, you were a hip hop person, you were right. And it's not so much like that anymore. I mean, with Spotify, people just listen to anything. But what does it matter? I just remember being so convinced that people who liked the right kind of music were the right kind of people. You know what I mean? And other people were cheesy and lame and that kind of thing.
I'm going to hang with you. Yes.
Yeah. And so I think that we see that with politics, unfortunately, now quite a bit. So there are ways, though, if you can be anti an idea in your space or set of ideas or point of view, people will be attracted to you very heavily. So if you can ask yourself the question, what's a common point of view in my industry that I really disagree with, and then proudly trumpet that you disagree with that idea, you'll find that people will follow you. And in business, especially if you're not selling sheet metal, if you're selling something that's idea-based, like consulting, if they follow you, it's only a matter of time before they start opening their wallets to you.